Everybody, Black Ninja 797 here, and welcome back to another video. In today's video, this is going to be a channel update for you all. What I would like to do today is I would like to sit down and talk to you all one-on-one about some thoughts that I've been thinking about for the last couple of months relating to the channel. Right now, my channel is at a crossroads, and I have some decisions that I need to make, and I would like to make this video so I can let you all know what these decisions are and why I am making them. So let's talk about these decisions. The first subject that I want to talk about with you is Myth-Busting Mondays. When it comes to Myth-Busting Mondays, I would say that this is probably the series that you all associate me with the most. Left 4 Dead is the game that I feel like you associate me all with the most, and then Myth-Busting Mondays is the series that I made about that game. Left 4 Dead 2 Myth-Busting Mondays is probably my most successful series because I've seen the view count and the like count be higher than I've ever seen for any other video that I've ever made. And it's really cool when I read some of your guys' comments where you say things like that you take early lunch breaks at your job to watch Myth-Busting Mondays, or you just watch Myth-Busting Mondays while you're at your job, and you guys actually look forward to that day of the week because of my videos. That's just something that warms my heart and makes me really, really happy to know that I have that much of an impact and that I'm a part of your guys' routine. Like, you could be doing literally anything else with your time and you choose to invest that into me, and that's something that's irreplaceable. So for every single person that's left a heartfelt comment like that, I read every single one of them. I just want to let you know I see you and I appreciate you. That means the world to me. Thank you. And I think that Myth-Busting Mondays, it's something that I'm glad that I did. Here's the thing, is that when it comes to Myth-Busting Mondays, though, there's one thing I've been feeling, though, lately, and that is uncertainty. Why do I feel this way? I feel uncertain about the show because I've been thinking about it, and I don't know how long the show can last. The reason why I say this is because Myth-Busting Mondays, I feel like, is reaching its natural conclusion. The show has been going on for about 4 years now, and we've almost reached 200 episodes, which is just insane. And if you do 5 myths on average once a week for about 4 years, you're gonna do a lot of things. In fact, we've done so many myths that we have an entire Google spreadsheet to keep track of them all, because without it, we would have a lot of repeat myths and we would run into some problems. And it's the only way we can keep track of things. Now, with Myth-Busting Mondays, we've been having this a little bit of an issue lately where the myths that we have been getting are either stuff that we have done before, things we can't exactly test, or just the episode doesn't flow like we want it to. And I feel like that's because we're making it a little bit forced, and I promised myself that if I felt like that a show of mine was reaching its natural conclusion, I would not milk it. I do not want to ruin a good thing. And I feel like that episode 200 is the natural conclusion for Myth-Busting Mondays. Because when it comes to Left 4 Dead, as long as we're not going to get any more significant content updates, there's really nothing else left for us to do. I also don't want to do myths that are just variants of other myths going forward. I feel like that would ruin the reputation of the show. So this is what I would like to do. Once episode 200 of Myth-Busting Mondays arrives, I believe that we need to have the show take a break. And that's scary for me, because every other show that I have done, I've never had a problem with ending it, but Myth-Busting Mondays specifically is the one that I've been struggling with the most, because it's such a part of me and my friends' routine to every weekend just test some myths for you guys, and to not do that would feel very weird. But, like I said, I do not want to ruin a good thing. You guys all have this positive reception of the show, and I want to keep it that way. I want you guys to know when you're in the good times before you have left them. This is a saying that everyone wishes that a lot of shows would do, because some shows don't know how to end, and they just keep going on and on and on forever. So I am letting you guys know in advance that at episode 200, I would like to end the show, at least temporarily, and try some new things. I'm not necessarily going to abandon the show. I just think that it needs a break right now, because we've been doing it for so long, I just don't want it to get stale. So that is what I want to share with one piece of news. Let's talk about the second piece of news. The second piece of news is when it comes to the games in which that I play. Now, I can reassure you, don't worry, Left 4 Dead is not going anywhere. It's not going to be like it was back in 23 where I just stopped playing the game altogether. I am not in a need to just drop Left 4 Dead, so you don't have to worry about that. However, though, I'm in that situation like I was around 2023 when it comes to Call of Duty. Every game for me is going to have its natural concluding point where I need a break and then I can come back to it again later. I feel like that's the case right now with Call of Duty. Now, unlike some other games that I have played, I would say that Call of Duty is probably the second most game that you associate with me. When I gave Call of Duty a chance in 2023 and kept playing it up until now, it's probably gotten the second best views of anything that I've ever done. I've done YouTube shorts, rankings, challenges, custom maps, videos on like tutorials, all those types of things that I would do with Left 4 Dead. And it's worked. Not as well, but it definitely has worked and it was worth doing. I just believe, though, that I have reached its concluding point and I would like to take a break. Especially because right now with Black Ops 7 being so iffy, to say the least, it's like I really don't want to play that game if it's not going to be received well, especially if I just don't inherently want to play it. I didn't mind Black Ops 6 and Cold War, but I just don't know if I would want to do this again with Black Ops 7, especially because I wasn't counting on it. The game feels very last minute for Call of Duty. We went from Cold War and Black Ops 6 having a 4-year gap to a 1-year gap now with Black Ops 6 and 7, and I was not playing around that. And that threw me off, and I wanted to play other games around this time, and so rather than dropping those and just playing Call of Duty again, I feel like it's best to start taking a break and stepping back. Am I going to quit Call of Duty altogether? I don't think that's a good idea. I don't want to like up and drop it. I feel like I'm just going to start uploading a little bit less because I want to allow some room for another game actually on the channel. Now, you might be thinking to yourself, being like, okay, so Ninja plays Left 4 Dead, and he plays Call of Duty. Like, that's the main games that I would assume that you guys would expect of me, even though I played other ones in the past. So now you're probably thinking, what is going to be this trifecta of games that I play? And I've thought about it. I could go down quite a lot of routes. I could go down a route of games that I have played before. I could do a new game. I could do a zombie game. I could do a single-player game. I could do a multiplayer game. I could do tons of different things, and the game that I ultimately decided to do is a game that you have seen me play before and has done decently well both on Twitch and on YouTube, and the game has plenty of content ideas that I can imagine immediately off rip and also going forward. What is this game? It's actually Minecraft. Minecraft was a game that you guys really enjoyed from me around the 2021/2022 era, and I would like to try to rekindle that again, because this is a game that I really enjoy. It's basically just you choose your own adventure sandbox. I could think of so many different things: challenges, mods, custom maps. You could do theories about the storyline. You could do Myth-Busting Mondays when we eventually bring back the show. If you wanted to see it on Minecraft, I could, and you could let me know. In the meantime, we are still taking a break, but if I decide to start Myth-Busting Mondays up again, I think I would probably do it on Minecraft, because there's so many things that we could test. And Minecraft, I feel like, is something that could bring life to the channel again and also help me grow my fan base even further, because as long as Left 4 Dead is not getting an update and Call of Duty is not being really well received, my channel needs something to keep people interested. So instead of dropping both Call of Duty and Left 4 Dead and just going all in on Minecraft, I feel like this time around I just want to include Minecraft within the conversation. So I'll have Left 4 Dead and I'll have Call of Duty, but Minecraft will still be there alongside the other two. The trifecta. And I feel like that at my current upload schedule, I can see myself doing Left 4 Dead like about once or twice a week, and then having Call of Duty and Minecraft being once a week or so, maybe even twice a week if I'm feeling, like I can make more videos, and then just kind of like rotating those two. Left 4 Dead would be the main one because that's like the main game that does the best on the channel, but Call of Duty and Minecraft can just alternate. And some days I might upload more Minecraft, some days I might upload more Call of Duty. I don't really like the idea of just, like, saying I'm never going to play another game again. it just ebbs and flows. It's very hard to do a Markiplier where you just play a different game every single time regularly. Most people, when they follow a YouTube channel, follow them for a specific reason. I believe that there is just as many of you that follow me for just the games that I play, as much as there are people that follow me for just who I am. And that's fine. It just is what it is. And that's why I did things like I have my Twitch channel, my second channel, and I'm going to try to experiment on all different things. I have tons of different things I can do with YouTube. I've done YouTube Shorts, long form, I've done Twitch streams, second channel, I've done member content now, like you name it. I will always try something to keep my channel content interesting, because I always want to do right by you guys, and right by me and my friends. That is basically it for today's video. I just wanted to give you guys basically an update about what's going on and what my thought processes are about why I make these decisions, because I'm just looking out for everyone's best interest. So yeah, guys, with all that being said, I do truly hope that you guys ended up enjoying today's video. If you did, please consider dropping a like, comment, subscribe, follow, and all that beautiful stuff. As we wrap up the video, please also do consider checking out my second YouTube channel, Black Ninja 797 Extras. Please also consider using my supporter creator code, Black Ninja 797, in the Fortnite and Epic Games item shops. Thank you, Epic, for being my first ever sponsor. And thank you to all channel members for supporting my content. Without you guys, these types of videos would just simply not be possible. And sincerely, from the bottom of my heart, thank you to every single one of you. For channel members, I'll be making dedicated sleep videos along with a multitude of other perks as well. If this is something that interests you, I will provide a link down below in this video's description. But yeah, guys, that's going to be here for today's video, and I hope you guys ended up enjoying seeing another YouTube video from the most unique YouTuber you guys are ever going to see. Thanks for watching, guys. I love all of you, and peace out.
Hey, meme lords, Jesus here. And you better have enjoyed that video there by the eternal god Daddy Ninja. You should probably subscribe too, or the mighty Moab will come for your balls. If you enjoyed the video, you might like it too. And give me the memes. Flash, bang, boom!